It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they've got their fans behind them in a big way tonight. Opening game one of the season, home cooking, a lot of love in the building. We'll see if they get to treat these fans to what they've been waiting all summer for. And tonight will feature a high-level front-court matchup. Tough, physical play. Shaq, how did you go about establishing dominance against the best of your peers?
Well, you got to realize that nothing's going to be given to you. You got to earn it. I used to be really dirty, Ernie. Talk about their mama, talk about their sister. Talk about their coaches.
What if they didn't have a sister?
No, you did not.
What if they didn't have a sister?
Come on.
Listen, I did research.
Okay.
And I mastered the research.
That's called Shaq-search?
Yep.
Okay.
Got in the head, Ernie. Called Shaq-ism.
Wow. Shaq-ism. Well, anyone could bring the A game for, a stretch. But the truly great players, Ernie, they bring it for the duration of the game and duration of a season. So, physical play is good, but mental toughness is better.
Did you like physical opponents, physical matchups, Shaq?
I sure did. EBS, Ernie.
EBS. Oh,
elbow
EBS?
Sandwiches.
Oh, my God.
You had to eat them.
Eat up.
You had to eat them, meet them, and possibly beat them.
Oh, my gosh. If you're rhyming, you're on time.
You are absolutely on fire today. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Memphis. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game-season series from last year.
And, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Here's LeBron. And at last, they get one to fall. Here's Conley. And Randolph now top of the key. Outside, Green. The jump hook. Mozgov with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randolph. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him. And guys, one thing you sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner if Mike Conley's on your roster. And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Conley. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Conley kicks to Randall. On the wing, Green. Misses the 3. And for Mike Conley, growing up, he played on some tremendously talented teams. Guys like Greg Oden, Josh McRoberts, his teammates.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he never had to really look for his own offense to win games with those kind of players around him. He came into the league more focused on setting up his teammates, and that's what he does well.
From deep, James, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. James has got 5 points so far. Conley against Williams. Will it go? And Allen with the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's James. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Connects on the 9-footer. He has 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Poke loose. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's Mo Williams on the assist by Mozgov.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Taken away by Williams. Now Cleveland moving it up. Goes up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Some changes for Memphis. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Green. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for James. Jefferson's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Lee. Randolph a screen. There's the pass to Barnes. The feed to Lee. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Randolph. And Thompson sends it back. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Barnes grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 10. As Greg was talking about, Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
2 on the clock. Shots good by Lee. That'll be a 5-second call.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Zach Randolph. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
He had a nice open look right there. The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the middle. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Udrich. Courtney Lee is on the wing. The rebound by Kevin Love.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's slammed in by Varejão.
couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Udrich. The Cavaliers making the shot. He feeds it to Lee. Wide open look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lee's got his second basket of the game. And here's Love from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. And it's Gasol at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So Mozgov will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. White, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Courtney Lee. The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a Clark, a D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy. They're sole partner now with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team in what is becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
And for Memphis and the D-League, they made the most of it. Set 3 players for a total of 14 assignments with the Energy, and that's how you make the most of an affiliate.
Cleveland leading by 10. The drive by James, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Williams, and the shot is good. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
You know, considering the Grizzlies and their D-League partnership, it really makes sense for the franchise. Memphis has always been a place where they grow their own talent. A lot of good players have come out of Memphis. Not a lot of big names signed in free agency by the Grizzlies.
Allen, right side. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Green against Smith. The drive by Green makes it off the glass.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
Here's LeBron, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
For the Cavaliers, Varejao comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. To the inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Tony Allen. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, just over 2 steals and 4 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
Now here is Varejao. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Mozgov with the bucket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Free throw drops for Gasol. And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir.
How'd
That's
you know
what we
all
do.
that stuff?
That's what we do here.
Woo.
Info and entertainment.
Oh. Both shots good from the stripe. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are, Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Allen up top. And the rejection by LeBron. Love outside. And stolen by Wright. Allen dishes to Wright. Here's Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Cleveland moving it around. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Poked away. Now Udrich, right outside. He kicks it to Gasol. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Here's Dellavedova. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. It's LeBron with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Allen with it. Jefferson picks him up. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Out to the right wing. And Varejao kicks to LeBron. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 8 points for Kevin Love.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. We were talking about him after his last game, and now tonight we're seeing that same level of intensity. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland? How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stack. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities afforded by better rebounding are key for them to win tonight.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 17 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Williams at the point. The Grizzlies trail by 15.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight. He hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Green's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Back to Smith. Love outside. Mozgov dishes to Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Zach Randolph. Smith outside, pass to Mozgov. James in the post, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Mo Williams. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in, and Green gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. James, the pass to Williams. Back to James. Passes it to Smith. Here's Mozgov. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in three-point shooting, 8th in scoring, and they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
And that one's good.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Conley. Gasol kicks to Green. The dish to Conley. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
And here is Williams. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. drive by James, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. LeBron James third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. To the paint. Ozgov with the steal. And Thompson kicks to Williams. That's a 2 from Smith. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Green. 1:22 left in the third quarter.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Doesn't get the full court heave to fall.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Randolph goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Randolph's got 6 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from LeBron. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Outside Conley. Back to Lee. Good looking screen by Gasol. Misses the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And the final period of play just about to start. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 10. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Allen at small forward with Randolph at the 4. Udrich out there with Conley, and it's Wright in at the center. Here's Dellavedova, right wing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Conley. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Right. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Good. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's Conley following the basket by Kevin Love. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Chicago. Randolph dishes to Conley. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dishes to Love. Outside Jefferson. Here's Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Verejao. And stolen by Wright. Barnes kicks to Allen. Count that one. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Dellavedova from outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Now here's Allen. Kicks it to Barnes. To the left side wing. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's Wright missing.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Memphis. Gasol comes in for Wright, and it's Green in for Barnes. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Verejao. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. Randolph inside. Working on Love. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Zach Randolph. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Inside, Gasol with the steal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. The game now all-time. 8 points for Allen.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
It's LeBron with the drive. Count the basket and the foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 3. 1:03 left in the fourth. Left in the game. Williams with the steal. They're running, moving it up. Buries it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Picked by Randall. Allen passes to Cummings. That's tipped. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop for the finish. And Allen with the block.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Conley dishes to Allen. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the arc, buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
LeBron, they made a great run, but you were able to hold on. How did you do it?
I just try to keep attacking, try to get to the free throw line, stop the clock, put pressure on their defense, and just try to keep as much pressure on them as possible. You know, this is the new season, and we came in and took care of the job on the road, and hopefully we continue to get better.
LeBron, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.